or potentially Sundays, but we're trying to keep it on a Saturday at 7 p.m. for MRW News Show. So yes, as you might already realise, it's the MRW News Show for our newcomers, but obviously our usuals doesn't know exactly what the run is and what goes down. No, they don't always, because things can change, and you know, we always just make up something, don't we? Like for example, Brian was on last week, and hopefully he should join us this week if he decides to. But Brian has a very, I should probably mention, Brian is my rabbit. Now Brian has a very busy schedule at the moment because he's decided to attack the cat a lot. So Brian has decided that his goal in life is to attack the cat, which is Zacharias, which in a moment is in a windowsill because that's the only place my rabbit cannot reach. So that is what Zacharias' life is now, is on a windowsill. So we can keep away from the rabbit, because if he gets off the windowsill, then Brian will come find him and attack him. And this has happened now and again for quite some time, but we never knew who it was. So it might have been Zacharias might have started the fight, and then Brian's decided, right, we're going to keep this going. They're both the same size really, so but Brian, at the moment Brian's really going for the attack, so we just have to keep watching them. But I think Zacharias is up there inside the windowsill, so he shouldn't be getting attacked for now. But if I suddenly start shouting Brian, he's getting attacked, so but we'll sort it out. Now we've got loads and loads of interesting news stories for you today, and I'll just tell you a little bit about them, and then I'll tell you some very exciting news we've got. We've got quite a bit of exciting news really. So now we've got one about a biscuit. Now you might think, oh, it's a news story about a biscuit, or you might think, oh, it's a news story about a biscuit, but it's actually a really interesting biscuit story. It might happen to you one day. It could be happening, so you need to know about it, because you could get something in return. Then we've got one that I would say would be quite a topic to discuss. I'm sure a biscuit will be as well, but this one can be quite a topic to discuss. It's about cash, so it should be very exciting. Something quite serious has happened really. And then there is something that you need to look out for inside the sky at 10 p.m. tonight, which should be very exciting as well, because you don't want to miss out on it, because they describe it as a very unique experience, which it's like once. I don't know if it's once in a lifetime, once every year. It's not like a thing that happens every year. It's just like a thing that could happen. I don't know. You'll find out later on. So we'll start on the very exciting news. We'll start on some smaller exciting news, but then we'll move on to the very exciting news. Is that I'm going to a classic car show tomorrow in Blackpool. Alton Towers, I think it's Blackpool. That sounds like Blackpool. So we're going to Blackpool. It's going to be very good. It's with the greatest classic car show. We've done classic car shows with them before. We did a lot last year. We haven't done one this year. We were planning on doing quite a few of them this year, which we probably will be. But basically I missed one last week because of my camera was filled up after doing it Armed Forces Day, which you can go see all them videos. We had quite a lot which went on, which I've chatted a lot about. And then next week, yes, it's next week, there is another classic car show, but I can't make it because I'm doing something else, which I'm going to tell you about now. I am doing the Fringe. Now, you might have heard of Edinburgh Fringe. Now, this is Bay Fringe, so this is basically the same, but in Morecambe and Cardiff and Barrow. So this is different. Well, it's not different, but it's in a different place. And I'm doing it, and we're having a show called The Clicky Cabaret. Now, this is a bit of a musical. Well, it is a musical, I'd say, actually. It is a musical, and I am telling you now, you are going to be so depressed if you miss it. It's like how I feel. The fact is that the Eras tour, Taylor Swift's tour, is on now, and I can't go. I'm depressed out of my mind. So you will be depressed out of your mind as well. The fact is that you couldn't go if you miss it, but this one's actually very affordable because it's donations. Basically, you could put 10p in, you could put £5, you could put £50, though I'm sure you won't, but it might be nice. But yeah, you can put whatever donation you want in. Now this is happening in Morecambe and Cardiff, and we might possibly be doing another one in Cardiff on a later date, separate to the Fringe, but we're in talks. But the main one we're focusing for now is the Morecambe one, because that is on the 7th of July, so this month. It's next Sunday, next Sunday, it's not tomorrow, but the Sunday after that. It's in Morecambe. It will be at 3:10 in West End Playhouse. So the West End Playhouse. Now, I've put this on my community so you can see it all properly, or you can email me at matilda12@live.co.uk, and you can email me if you want to come and find out all the details. The Cardiff one will be on the 20th on, I think that's a Saturday. Saturday at 2 p.m, and that will be at the Surfacing Man's Club. So you can go see that, and then the other one that I'm planning on, which will be at a different place. which would be a very good place. So this is going to be very exciting. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. We have got 2 unreleased songs which have been specially made for this musical that are going to be in it. And you might wonder, what is this musical about? Clicky Cabaret. Now, I'm sure you can all relate to this. You've experienced clickiness, or it's actually called click, but I don't really like that version, but we're calling it is actually technically called click, but I've always heard the clicky version. So you know, when you're inside like maybe a small town, or say you're inside a theatre production, or just maybe at work, and when people are clicky, so you, I don't know, snitches, or like people gossip on each other, or one person can say something about somebody and then everybody presumes that that's true, but it might not necessarily, and just stuff like this. And say you've heard gossip about somebody, so then you see them and you think, oh, I'm not speaking to them, actually they've done nothing wrong to you whatsoever, and you don't know who that person is, and they might, you know, yeah, gossip you heard might be completely wrong. So this is the basics of the story. And it is sort of, I don't want to obviously say too much because then I'll ruin all the excitement, and you know, it's probably such a good idea, somebody probably copy me, but it's going to be basically a musical theatre about like clickiness in theatres, but not like it's sort of in general. There is going to be a Taylor Swift dance, so Taylor Swift is going to appear. There is going to be a very famous Queen song played on the piano. Bearing in mind the fact that we haven't bought the piano yet, but you know, by the by. There will be a very famous piano song played, also other songs that we, you know. There will be tap dancing, there will be loads going on, and also not only that, but it is a very, very funny comedy, right? We've written this, it's like absolutely hilarious, okay? It's really hilarious, and we're constantly adding things to it, and also, even though we have the script, we might be possibly doing, you know, some extra bits on the night. We're just making up because we've decided, you know, if we want to ad-lib, we will do. So it is going to be a very hilarious night. If you want to come, and there's no like food and drinks or stuff, but there is drinks at the same time. I mean, there's the fact of this tap.
You can bring your own drink.
Bring your own drinks.
Lots of people do.
Yes. So bring your own drinks. You're allowed alcohol. Doesn't matter. Just bring your own drinks. And bring your own nibbles. Doesn't matter. Please don't rustle her. Otherwise that'll be very annoying. And
don't bring a packet of crisps.
Yes. A packet of rustly biscuits. Take them out. We'll probably have plates. Possibly. We could find them somewhere. You know, I don't know, somewhere. So there is going to be loads. And we've got actors and everything. So please email me and you can come and see the show. So yes. And also I've just got other interesting things coming, but that's my main thing for this week. Now, do you reckon there's anything else I need to say about
No, I think you've nearly told them.
So seriously, I should probably mention we've got loads of people already coming. We've got one person who is actually getting a hotel. So actually I'm bringing money to Morecambe. So just like Taylor Swift.
The Taylor Swift bought 30 million to London and you've bought 30 quid to Morecambe. Well done, you.
Well, probably a bit more than that in hotel prices. So, you know, good. I mean, I'm sure there is a hotel for £30 to be fair. But yes, so I am bringing money to Morecambe. And if anybody does happen to have a spare Taylor Swift ticket, probably 2, please do let me know.
What if they got 2 and they said they're on the night that you're doing your cabaret? Your clicky cabaret. What about your subscribers that bother to come?
Because if she's coming in August.
Yeah, but just saying.
I would have to.
You couldn't.
I could.
Well, what about the people that are coming to see you? I'd rather have the people that are coming to see you.
I have to say I'm really sorry that we just slept changing it. I desperately want to go to this area store, right?
She wouldn't scrap it for you.
Well, she could do. She doesn't know
Oh,
me.
would she, heck?
She could do.
I don't think she would.
I desperately want to go.
She wouldn't.
I don't care. I'm on my back. I want to go. But the problem is they're quite a bit of the money, so.
Tracy says, I wonder what's on tonight.
Well, I did a little bit explaining of it, unless that comment's like first, because we haven't
She was first.
Okay.
Neville says, hi, Tracy. Tracy says, hi, Neville.
Oh,
I was straight back at that, wasn't she? Neville says, yes, and you too. Neville says he just reserved 2 seats for Matilda's show.
Yes.
No drama this time. So Neville says he's going to behave himself this
Ah,
time.
good.
Well done, Neville. Tracy says that's great. She's cooking again. Danny says hi. Hi, Danny. Christopher
Hello,
says
Danny.
hello. And Herman says hi there.
Hi
And Neville says yes, the workplace. Or the kitchen. The cooking, I think. Unless he said that about something else. I don't know, Neville. I don't really understand that. But yeah, so there you go.
Shall we crack on with some stories?
I think we should do.
This is not my story.
Is it? What's this?
No, it's this one.
I thought you got last week's.
No, I've been last
Oh, I see. Neville says the clique back to
Oh,
it
yes.
because it's been a while. It's obviously put that a while ago before I read the comments. Yeah, in the workplace.
Me anywhere, can't
So
it?
you've experienced it in the workplace, Neville. And Glenn says, "Smash that like button." So there you go.
Right.
Right.
Now, so an office worker, speaking of the workplace, has found himself just absolutely disgusted because he was basically craving a much deserved jammy treat, and he bought this packet. So basically, he's bought a pack of jammy Dodgers. So we all know what jammy Dodgers are, don't we? They're basically, a biscuit with jam inside the middle, and if you don't have the jam, then it's boring.
It's just a Dodger.
Yeah, it's just a Dodger, I suppose, isn't it? And this is the jammy Dodger, so it's jammy Dodger British, isn't it?
Yeah, Burton, Fox Burton's, isn't it?
It's the British biscuit. Now, what's happened is this person has gone and bought his packet from Tesco's, his local Tesco's, and he's had his work break, and he's thought, right, I'm going to sit down and have my treat. So he's gone to sit down, and he's been horrified because he's found the jammy Dodger with no jam inside.
Look at that.
Look, there's just no
I
jam
don't know how
inside.
his coat.
Oh, I'm going to say what happens to his mental health afterwards. It's quite traumatic. So this is what happens, and you can see, you might say, somebody's picked away the jam. Well, they clearly haven't.
They haven't. That's not got jam in. They've admitted it anyway.
Yeah. So you quite
They've
clearly
admitted the crime.
Because I was thinking when I was reading, well, Bathroom just kicked away the jam.
Licked it off and there's all like marks on it where it's gone soggy.
So clearly haven't done that.
No, he's not lied.
No.
Michael Fosker hasn't lied.
Michael Fosker hasn't lied. So he's bought his packet from local Tesco's and he's found one of the biscuits to be stripped of its jam and leaving him not only baffled but very disappointed.
How can you get baffled by a jammyless Dodger?
That's not what I think. Now, a 46-year-old, let's get his age in there.
Thank God he's 46. Maybe it was somebody younger. Could have been devastating.
No. Well, he does say about...
somebody older.
He just say about... Oh, yeah, God knows. He does say about the fact of his later years. So he immediately went to share it on X, formerly known as Twitter. He went to share it on X, as you do. I mean, as soon as you have a trauma, go to social media.
Get it on Twitter.
That's what we do, anyway.
She'd have done a live on it. She'd have done a short on it. She'd have done a YouTube video on it.
Community.
Yeah,
Then
community.
I shared it to Instagram and Facebook to promote it, and then linked it.
And she'd have asked you all what you thought.
And then we would have discussed it on the news. I would have had a blast of my life.
Yeah, I wish we got a jammyless Dodger.
I might just go
Damn
out.
Michael Fosker, 46.
I might just go out and try and buy it.
Lick it off for next
I don't
week.
particularly like them, but I might just go out and buy the ball.
Yeah, get a bourbon without any cream in and see if they fall for it next week.
Yeah. I don't know if it is a branded version, but there's the other type, isn't there? It's a proper circle and it's got like little lines on it, and it's got jam and it's got sprinkled sugar on it.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
And I like them better. I've had inside like this, like the picked out boxes, when you get at Christmas, and they're not celebration boxes. What
I never think they're a treat.
Oh, I do.
Oh, I'd rather have homemade stuff. I never see where people eat these biscuits like jammy Dodgers. I wouldn't see that as a treat.
No, I wouldn't see it as a treat, but I'd see it as
Michael
food.
Fosker, 46, has seen it as a treat.
Yeah, he has seen it as a treat.
I think I'd be over the moon that the jam wasn't in, actually. And the biscuit. If I open the packet and they're all missing, I'd think, oh, that's a good day.
It's about like £2,000 now, so he created a wave of worry across the social media users.
It actually says, the 46-year-old immediately shared his findings on X, creating waves of worry among social media users. It's just sad, isn't it?
Jammy Dodgers said, what are you thinking of?
Oh no! You don't think we could be like Michael Fosker, 46, do
They
you?
get really soft easily, so you wouldn't have to open them up.
Let me just check, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I guess
they do
that's
get
a bit
soft
sleepless nights.
Yeah.
I'm going to your counsellor. What's wrong?
I woke up at like
It was
6:30
a
this
biscuit.
morning, didn't I, over it? It wasn't actually, but...
It was.
No. There's something much more traumatic. That's possible. Now, I was really looking... Now, this is his words. This is Michael's words. I was
Michael
really...
Fosker, 46.
I was really looking forward to enjoying a classic Jammy Dodger, which, here's the catch, he's enjoyed since he was a kid.
Well done. Do you want me to read what David said on Twitter?
No, I can read that one.
It's quite serious.
Now this one really, I want to put the joke in, but I can't because I'm going to read out the joke. And he also says, and Michael says possibly thinks he will get over it. ... What's the other words?
Eventually.
Eventually.
He said he thinks he'll get over it eventually. ... But David said on Twitter.
Now, David said on Twitter, I've seen a few world disasters and world problems in my time, but this one really takes the biscuit.
Still got your drums out for that.
So this one really takes the biscuits. That's what he said. Anyway, do you want to read the apologies?
Well, the biscuit company apologised, obviously. I mean, it's serious stuff. They should have done it. It was said that it was unfortunate. But the error came when the biscuit makers Fox's Burtons updated their production line.
Oh, yes, this is a new thing.
Altering the jam recipe. So if you're into your jammy dodgers...
they've actually been changed.
They've been changed, resulting in a dodger slipping through the net. To make up for this crummy discovery, Michael will be sent a packet of jammy dodgers with a new fruitier jamming this time. Russell Smith of Jammy Dodgers said, we extend our deepest apologies to Michael for any upset that has come from the jammyless experience. So obviously all those jammy biscuits you've been eating haven't had that good a sauce in because I've done some better.
Well, I'd be quite upset really because I think, well, I want my original sauce. You just sent me a new pack.
So back to the comments. Herman says, hi there, I've done that. Yes, the workplace. Raymond says, hi, Matilda. Hi,
Hello.
Raymond. Nice jacket.
Thank you.
Tracy says, oh, no jam. No,
Okay.
Tracy, there wasn't. I almost said, read a comment on another video. What's neen. I almost said, hi, Hitler, because I read a comment on the video that was neen. I haven't seen that comment. Tracy says, I like the Beetlejuice jacket, and Van Transit says, happy humbug. So there you go. Your jacket.
Yes, I do get them comments. I never thought about it when I bought it, but I do get them comments, so thank you. Now, so that was obviously very traumatic.
It's traumatised me. I feel a little bit upset.
Hopefully you can carry on watching the news and you haven't...
I don't feel I can.
Something's not
I'm going to have to go.
Well, I need you to help with it in the next one, love.
I hope it's not as traumatic as the biscuit one.
Well, I think it might be, actually. Now, so let's move on to a different type of story about cash. Now, what's happened is, when you go to a car park, you need to pay. You go to your paying machine, don't you? And you pay, and you get the option between card and cash. Now, they're changing it all to card, which obviously means then...
Can I say that?
Up, stop.
Hammer time.
Dun, 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 dun. Hammer time. So that was that. So what they've done is they've changed it and they're doing all this app thing, which obviously I want your whole opinion on absolutely everything I'm saying, so bear that in mind and write to little comments. Now, so what? Obviously, the fact of you need an app, which obviously a lot of people don't have apps, and it's not. But we'll get to that. But basically, I'm not just talking about that. That is one of the points. But the point is that what people have done is because of you have this scan, so you have a QR code that you scan, right? And what's happened is criminals have put a sticker over it of their QR code. So people have gone to scan it. They've got their bank details completely took money out of their bank, and then obviously they've left with no money because of this QR code thing. So I'll just explain one of them, and we'll explain the rest. I'll explain this one. Now, one of the people, she went there, and she so this is in a certain place. This is in Blackpool, by the way. This is in something when you want to say Anne's Street, isn't it?
Oh, sorry, I was just looking at
in
comments. Well, yeah, it's been put on display in Dickinson Terrace Car Park, St Paul's Avenue and Stanner Bank, and these are in Lytham, St Anne's. So it's Flyde Council that have been putting these machines up, and then people have been sticking over their QR codes, and they're fake. So you go along and put your phone on, and which I would never do because I just wouldn't. It's too much of a risk for reasons like this. But people are quite happy now, aren't they? They'll just scan anything without even thinking about it.
I mean, you see people, obviously, tell me if you are one of them.
Are you a scanner?
Yes, obviously, you just go on your phone.
Are you a random scanner?
Which, obviously, if you wanted to pay £5, your £5 goes and you lose it. You've only lost £5, which also, for a hacker person, takes a lot more work to get that £5. So obviously, you've got to do a whole machine, hasn't it? But that scanner thing, look, it's just a sticker, isn't it? I mean, it's just so simple. Now, a certain person, she says, I paid for my parking, so I thought, that at the St. Anne's Beach car park, using this QR code, so she scanned it, as I have no cash, which should have done. But, yeah, the thing is, if she does have cash, she probably can't use it, you know. Which is
no, I think you can still on this machine.
Can you still use it?
Yeah, because they said at the end of it, I didn't put it on the piece of paper, but it did say at the end of the article, in the meantime, while they sort it out, it's only safe to use cash. It's only safe to use cash before that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously.
But I mean, while they're sorting it out, if they just had everything cash, it'd be so much more easier. Imagine if they got a bit of cash now, what would they be doing, you know? And then more people would be getting scammed because obviously more people using it. Now, this person had £1,500 taken from her account, which is obviously a hell of a lot of money. I mean, I could get loads of Taylor Swift tickets. So, has gone out of my bank.
You're probably going to get one for that anyway.
No, I could get like 4.
I don't think you could.
No, I could. Depends what type of ticket you get. No, because
you'd be so far back, you're probably in the doorway or in the toilet.
You can get them cheaper, but it's only because of it's later on now. So if I bought them first of all, I would have been alright. But I wasn't as.
You'll have to make yourself one of them QR codes.
I should do actually.
Go stick it on a machine somewhere. We better stop telling people about it.
She's coming back in because she's already been in England, then she's gone to Ireland. She's in Ireland now with Tracy.
With Tracy. With Tracy. Tracy, you're nearer Taylor Swift than her. Yes. This isn't going down well, Tracy.
She's been to Edinburgh, which is
and she's now with Tracy.
Yes, and now she's going off to America and all over places, but then she's coming back in August, around about the 15th to, I think, 20th. She's here for 5 days, and then she's going, and the thing is, I thought that, and I've talked to other Swifties about this, is that I thought that she'll be continuing the tour, because obviously her fans need this, right? So I was thinking
like drugs, it's like a drug.
That she's going to continue her tour, but then she was saying on a tour, she says, 100 show, she says, I've realised
that I can make more money out of you lot.
Yeah, she says that the fact of, we will get to that, sorry. She says about the fact of that, you know, that this show is ending in December, and this has taken over a full life, and I never thought about it on her perspective. The fact of it has, because not only is she doing touring every single day, but she's got, when she has a time off, she has to do surprise songs, so she's having to practice these songs. And then surprise songs, she mixes them together. Aww. So she's got all this, and she's also got that partner.
And she only gets a couple of billion for it.
But she's that
damn nuisance boyfriend.
No, it is.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she's 34 now, so I bet she'll be thinking of settling down.
She's poor.
Really damn nuisance.
Poor, did you say?
34. Oh,
I thought you said she's quite poor now. I thought the last thing she is poor.
So it's really damn nuisance, because you see, if she does settle down, then it's going to be a damn nuisance for me, because I'm not going to have to go watch her.
Isn't that a bit selfish?
Possibly, but if I went to watch her, I would be fine then.
You wouldn't. You'd want to go again.
Yeah, but I just want to go.
Yeah, and then you'd want to go again and again and again.
Yeah, but the thing is, they say that she might go back on tour again, but it won't be these songs, because of what she's doing is she's going for the eras, and the eras are basically all of her albums that she's going through, and people saying that she's going to say goodbye to, which makes sense. I mean, how many years has she been doing music for? I think 17.
Long enough.
And she's had to play these same songs over and over again. I suppose in her perspective, she's probably going to get sick of it. So she's wanting to
like I do,
new music.
when I have to have the CD in the car, and then another Taylor Swift CD, and then another one.
Well,
I can understand how she feels. I've
got another 3 more to buy, but I haven't technically, because she had a re-release as well, which I've got to buy as well.
Neville says free parking then walk, better for the heart. I do that, Neville. I won't pay for a parking thing. We walk.
Well, it's easier, isn't it? You just have free parking.
Tracy says Matilda just can't cope with Swifty being near me. I can't cope with Swifty, Tracy. She's obsessed with her.
I just want to go.
Your favourite what girl? Wow, I love your outfit.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hen Tanker says, who else loves a Flying Scotsman? I love the Flying Scotsman. And Tracy Smith says, oh, Matilda, I'm sick of Swifty too. And laughing emoji. Yeah, so I bet you won't be sick of her if she came to your house, Tracy. No. I bet you'd welcome her with open arms.
Oh, no. Yeah. Then this time I might have to play it cool, Matilda. Play it cool. Yes. Anyway, back to the story.
So anyway, that's Taylor Swift. So back to the stickers, this is quite actually a very serious story. So if you go into a car park, because it'll obviously happen in other car parks, not just Lytham St Anne's, criminals are obviously putting stickers. It's obvious that they would do this, and the council is stupid for not even thinking about it. They're putting bogus QR stickers, which I'd say was pretty obvious was going to happen.
So this woman who's lost 1,500, and this is just one person, which I'll tell you about others as well, has gone out of her bank, and she says that it was just 5 minutes after she scanned it that just went out of her bank, right? Because of, maybe you know that, but it's on records. 5 minutes after she paid, I paid someone.
Well, she didn't pay, did she?
No,
She means paid in inverted commas, meaning she
So
thought she
what
paid.
happened was, once she scanned it, that person had their Google Pay on there, you know, had it, and then she says, hopefully I will get it back, as the police are investigating it, and yeah.
Action fraud. And the companies ordered things from with my card have been informed. Well, good luck with that. They're not going to be able to do anything. I don't think. I mean, police, seriously, as if they're going to put all the time onto that. But this is...
The other thing is about this thing about the council is, this is obviously, the police have got a lot to do and stuff, and they're not getting a lot of it right at the moment, or in the past, or obviously the more things they've got, the more time
She should be going back to the council.
Right. Yeah.
I'd be going to the council and saying that it's not...
Well,
I wouldn't have done it.
Isn't it?
I just
well, no,
wouldn't have done it.
But
she should go back to the council and
taking
say, look,
police
what's
time.
happened. But I don't see that the company's ordered things from. He's got the right time, I bet, hasn't he?
Well, yeah, here's another thing. Another victim said, I don't know what was it. Me and my partner
Fell for this on Saturday afternoon.
They that's the word, isn't it?
Tried to take £44 payment, but their bank refused the payment. So I can't understand why one bank has refused.
Unless you made like loads of payments that day, and then they were like
44. Yeah, 1,500. I mean, what bank's she with?
And then she says, I got, oh, I think it's another victim. I got done by this on Monday. I got something
alert from my bank last night about it. So then they tried to take £104 when they used it at Sainsbury's.
So yes, I was really wanting to get to that Sainsbury's.
And then they said, and a little girl got caught when she tried to buy 2 Taylor Swift tickets.
Time for life.
2 minutes after I bought my £1.50 ticket, did a little YouTuber.
And here's a full video of her at all. And then. Yeah, do you want to say about the council? Oh, and it says, please do not scan any. We are currently working to sort this issue.
The council spokesman says they've investigated it and found stickers with a large QR code have been placed on some of our car park pay and display machines. Well, who'd have thought? Since removing these fake QR codes, more have been placed. Well, if you're going to get 1,500.
One guy comes up like, take that off, right, that's done. And then the other guy, money in my bank.
Another 1,500.
That guy, he's sat home and he's thinking, another person scanned it, right? He's thinking, more money.
Yeah.
More money. Another person scanned it, love of me, yeah.
Let's get those 4 Taylor Swift tickets we wanted.
Ah, yes, it's all worth it, wasn't it? Oh,
We get front row.
Yes, so we can do because we've just had a billionaire do it.
Yes. And then the council has put some really good advice forward. They've said, please do not scan.
Yes, basically don't park.
Yeah, don't scan. If you put your money in, just put cash in.
Use cash and life would just be so much more better. Seriously.
Yeah. Tracy says don't wind her up. I think that's about Taylor Swift.
Yes, it's very
not the money. Neville says such an easy opportunity to be a criminal. It was obvious, Neville, wasn't it? They're so keen to jump into this digital world, and yet they haven't put any plans, have they?
The thing is, like, you know, if you
Ollie says hello, Ollie. Hello. And I think I might have missed someone. Raymond Legg says there's a raw milk trend going on. I'm trying to find some raw milk. I made some butter. Did I?
We had some cream and we left it out.
It left it out on that really hot day, and I've made it into butter, and it was wonderful. So I'm trying to find a cow. Because I don't want to. You've got to get raw milk. You can't have it pasteurised.
I'd like a Scottish miniature Highland cow. So we could get one.
Ollie says that's a nice jacket.
Thank you very much, Ollie. Thank you.
Teresa says just 2 tickets would do, as I'd defo take you if I could.
Yes. Also, you're not just helping me, you're helping Tracy, who really does want to go. She does.
She's desperate to go.
It'd just be like so wonderful. You do your outfit, and then you go and you make the bracelets, and you
make the bracelets.
you trade them with other people. So basically, you make bracelets and you trade them with other Swifties who've made bracelets, and they have like song lines on them, albums, you know, lyrics and song names on them, and then obviously you get the excitement of seeing Taylor Swift and the excitement of the show, which is absolutely wonderful. And also you have a special kid that gets picked every time, which gets to go at the front of the stage. Taylor Swift comes up to her while she's singing 22, and she gives him a hug, and she has a hat on at the time. She gives her the hat, and the last one she did in Dublin, she got it signed as well. And Mother's just gone, but she will be back. I was hoping to get Brian on tonight, but he doesn't appear to come on.
He's just trying to beat the cat up.
No, is he? He was doing that before.
I went into the bathroom before and I heard Zach and it's going, "Meow!" Like, that's not what is it doing. So I went in to see what it was doing. It's there cowering in the corner with an aggressive rabbit, so I had to save Zach. But Zach's worked out that if he stays on the windowsill, a rabbit can't jump as high as him.
Yeah, but if you stay on the sofa, the rabbit can.
So he's moved from the sofa to the windowsill to get away from the killer rabbit.
Yeah, and then while he's up there, Brian's walking around everywhere trying to work out where the cat is.
Tracy says, "I want to make you happy and shut you up." Good, Tracy. If you could do, please. If you can shut up. I've tried 16 years and never managed it.
I thought the tickets were more expensive than what I thought, but I always put 2 tickets sat next to each other, and it turns out they're cheaper. So when I thought they're like £1,000 for a ticket, they're not. They're like half that, which is not £1,000. You can get other ones. I could go to Germany.
Neville says he can fit a full-size cow in his van. Have you tried that, Neville? And Tracy says plenty of cows here and some donkeys you've got, haven't you, Tracy?
Yeah, donkeys and cats.
How does Neville know he can fit a full-size cow in his van?
Now, this is a thing for you to do tonight. Not only get me some Taylor Swift tickets, but this is a thing to do tonight. It's 2024 MK is stadium size. You know, Taylor Swift.
Oh, it's all there, isn't it?
You know the stage that they have. So they have this special stage, right?
And she's going. She just got. Why didn't you put on the heading Taylor Swift talk?
I should do that.
Woman she is. And Neville says he can't fit.
Yeah, but this is not just Taylor Swift fans.
She won't listen to you, Neville. She's once Taylor Swift song, everybody becomes
this is
quite
just
irrelevant,
an interesting person,
including me.
Engineers and stuff.
I told you could talk straight over her, Neville. She's not interested.
So even
if you fit a cow in your van and did a live on it, she won't be interested if Taylor's about.
Yeah, so this stage is big and long, and it has like things that go up and down to make it bigger, basically. So there's like platforms that go up and down, and you always think there's one stage, but actually there's 2 stages. So when she's at one place,
I did think there was one stage.
Yeah,
I really did. I think about it regularly. I think, I wonder how many stages there are at Taylor Swift's concert. And I did always, every time I've asked myself that question, have I come out with the answer 1?
Well, while she's performing at one place, the crew, which she hires loads of people, is setting up the other. They've got like 70 wagons. Is setting up the other stage inside the next stadium. So then once she leaves that place, the stage is all set up for her, and then that stage will go to the other place. And they are really good paid actually, because she gave everybody a £100,000 bonus, which equated, is this the right word?
Equated?
Yeah, to £55 million altogether after all of the people.
That's how much money she's making.
I think she hired 150,000 people. I think.
Neville says she's ruined the picture and failed. How's she ruined it?
What?
How's she ruined it?
Ruined what?
She's ruined the pitch and field.
What's the picture and field?
The pitch, the grass, the pitch, the bit they play on.
No, she doesn't. She puts a cover over it.
Ah, right. She puts a cover over it, Neville, apparently.
I thought that, but she doesn't. I've seen it on all Taylor's photos.
Well, does she go on the stage on the grass bit?
No. So what happens is, it is the grass bit, yes, but they put like little boards all the way over it to make, a big board, so it covers the full thing, so they don't go on the grass.
I suppose the amount they're paying for it as well. Yeah. I suppose they're going to have to
and
allow for that.
They'll probably think, right, we'll have a week for it to grow back or something before the next thing.
They've got to account for that, surely.
Exactly.
So she goes on the grass bit, and you just get the seats all the way around.
No. So what happens is you have the stage. So you have the backstage bit, which is basically the big screen. Yeah. Then you have the stage, which so the stage is like stage. So there's a big
drawings
here,
now.
And then you have a front bit there, and it goes down, and then you have a big triangle bit, and it goes down there, and then it goes down there, and it goes down there. So it's a bit like this, right? So you have that's your thing where your screen is. There's a bit of a plaque, so she'll dance on this bit. And what there'll be is there'll be big props there, and then there's a bit of a walkway down here, and then there's this big like diamond size thing. And then she has this bit, and then she has this little bit on the front here, and then all the fans are around here. So the fans are on the grass, and then all the seats are also covered as well.
Neville says not a very green concert. Don't wind her up, Neville. We could be here all night.
Well,
don't give her any more.
It is.
You see, she's off now.
She doesn't touch the grass. She goes over it.
No, green as in environmentally friendly.
Yeah, but she goes over the grass.
All right. Tracy says, I'm going to be watching in the sky our time. Hint, hint. I think she's saying to do the story and move on from Taylor Swift.
Nice. So what is this? Stadium size.
Yeah. Any word and it'll get. Don't anybody say let's Swift. Oh, Neville said let's swiftly move on. Don't say anything with the word Swift in, Neville, because she's going to go back to it. Right.
We'll be passing through Earth's whatever that thing is. Orbit. Tonight. But it will only be. You don't get this on the BBC, do you?
No, you don't.
Well, it'll only be visible by binoculars. There is a slight catch here. So, but it won't only be visible by binoculars and close enough to be seen after 10 p.m. UK time. So, probably, you probably see it somewhere else. I don't know.
They might tailor it to other people.
Yeah, the place.
I hope it doesn't go past too swiftly. We can't see it.
The place. Is everybody ready for it? Don't blame me. Anyway.
I wish you'd shake it off and just get on.
We're never getting back to anyway. Close enough to be blah blah blah. And we've read that bit.
We've got a lot of people say Beetlejuice.
The place where you're most likely to see it is in the dark sky areas and with a low light pollution. So basically nowhere near a city. So if you're in a city, but basically just inside the countryside.
You're going to have to drive if you're in a city. Park up, use a QR scan code, it costs you about £1,500.
And you have to have binoculars.
Don't forget your binoculars.
When you can see the orbit in the northwest, basically made a list. The Tan Hill Inn, which is basically the tallest.
Yeah, but basically this is a they've said this for this area. You can, because I messaged Tracy and said you'll be able to see it from Ireland and that. This is our area, so there'll be different. This isn't just it. It's not just coming over Lancaster.
No,
but around here, if you're in Yorkshire Dales National Park, they say that you can see it from Buckden National Park car park, Tan Hill Inn. That's the highest pub. Isn't it, in the Yorkshire Dales, Tan Hill Inn?
Hawes National Car Park Centre, Malin National Park Centre, Lake District National Park Centre, Gridesdale Forest.
I've been rallying in Gridesdale
I was just going to say it's a rally, and you can read out the rest. Can't read out the rest.
Langdale Valley, Ennerdale, and Barradale Valley.
And also in towns, in the Lake District, such as something and
Keswick, Amside, and Windermere. So they have low light pollution.
Now, if you can't go to these, you're alright. But I must admit, I'd rather watch it in person. But you can also watch online via something.
So this is a news line where you have to guess yourself.
Makes it fun. They were one live show.
Unless it's about Taylor Swift, you have to guess about it.
Yeah, because I got all the facts there. You want to read that?
You can watch it on Virtual Telescope. They're running a live show. 2024 MK Asteroid starting at 9 o'clock tonight. So there you go. So thank you for watching.
No, we're not done yet.
Oh, we're not? All right, okay.
No, I have to have a really big thank you for watching. I was planning on getting Ryan, but he's gone and I'm quite upset about it. Should I get Zachary?
No, he's just beating the cat up.
Yeah, but Zachary's asleep right now.
Right.
Are you too?
So Tracy says it's worldwide. Rowan says, can I have a shout out? Rowan. Is it?
No, it's back in it. It's a click.
Done?
Oh, we're back on, I think. I don't know if we went off then or what. Are we done then?
Yeah. So thank you very much for watching. Yes?
Yes, thank you very much for watching.
And that's it, really.
Yeah, please.
I don't think there's anything else.
Then we'll be going to a classic car show tomorrow, so there's loads going on there. Do not forget to come to my fringe.
Oh, yeah, we're doing a live tomorrow.
Yeah.
The classic car show.
Yeah. Don't forget to come to my Fringe in Morecambe on 7th of July at West End
And
Playhouse.
don't forget your Asteroid tonight at 10
Check
o'clock.
the community and get all the details. And don't forget your Asteroid. So see you all later. And
Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you, and make sure to get me some Taylor Swift tickets.
And thanks to everybody who's
If anybody knows
interacted.
anybody that's giving anybody up, for some reason people give them up, I don't know why.
Neville says bye. See you later, Neville. Thanks for interacting.
See you later. Bye.